Hey everybody, this is Xavier from branding@betteryou.info, and today I want to try and bring to you some more value. And today's presentation is going to be on assigning icons to your WordPress blog page. I know I had a problem when I first started. There's a lot of technical things I had to learn. This is one of the things that I was able to learn from someone else, and so I just thought that maybe that to add value, maybe there are other people, newcomers, or some people who have been in the business for a while who are just now getting to that stage where they want to try and mess around with their blog page to add some social media icons. So I'm going to show you what I learned, and hopefully you'll find it useful. What we're going to do is, the first thing you want to do in getting some social media icons, you want to be able to discern what icon you want to go on your page. I kind of cheat a little, and I already have an icon listing here that I actually just kind of looked up in Google, and you'll see that there are different kinds of social media icons. And what you'll do is you pick one you like. You will go in and you'll download it. Remember to save it to your desktop or someplace where you'll remember to find it. And then what you'll do is you'll come back to your media file section, and you will go to where it says add new. And you will come here down to where it says select files. I actually am going to use my YouTube one. So here's my YouTube .png. I'm going to open up that, download it. You see there that shows up there. The file URL is important, so I'm going to come back and explain that to you momentarily. What you want to do is make sure that it actually is in your library. So you will click the library button. You'll go here, see that it's just been added, as it's indicated there. It's added a minute ago. And so there you have the YouTube icon I want to show on my WordPress page, my WordPress page. I'm sorry. What you will need is the HTML code to be able to tell your widget or your blog, your actual blog page reads HTML code. So what you're going to be able to do is tell it what code and where to find your page or your picture. So your HTML coding will have two parts. It'll be this top part, which is highlighted in blue for you here, which is going to actually contain your location URL. So it's going to be the location of the account for YouTube. All right. Then the second part is going to be the source, which is the src equals, and then you'll have your blog page location. And I actually already showed you that. That's actually the part, the file URL. That's where that's going to go. And so what will happen is you will drop into the top part. And this is just kind of my little rendition there, location URL from your YouTube or Blogger page. So what you're going to do is drop in this first location, that information, and for me it's going to be http://www.youtube.com Xavier Richards in MLM. All right, and then what you will do is drop that part in after you go to your YouTube account, for example, and get it. You will drop that in there, and then you will come back to your YouTube icon, and when you hit the YouTube button at the top there, you'll go back to the one you downloaded, and you will have this part. Okay, this is the part you will need for the source section, or the second part. Okay, and that will be this bottom part, which I have in gray. So it'll be source equals, it'll be source equals quotations mark http :// branding a better you, in this case because it's actually my blog plus page, plus youtube.ping at the end. And this middle part here, the WP, tells it it's the WordPress blog page, the content section, the upload section, the day, the year, I'm sorry, the month, and it tells you youtube.ping. That's where that's how the computer knows, or the blog press page, when it reads it, knows where to go. So what you can do is copy this whole thing, thusly. Okay, copy it. You just get rid of it. And once you copy it, you're going to go to your widget page. And when you go to your widget page, which is right here, or widget section, I should say, I happen to have all of my social media icons in my header. So I'm going to open up my header widget, and I actually happen to keep it in my Connect With Me Here section, which I added that particular name. And since I've already uploaded that, what you're going to see is everything that we just talked about. It's going to be the account location in that first half, the image, then it's going to be the source code, which is actually the YouTube location, and all of that is what I dropped in there. Now you may ask yourself, well, what is this little thing here, center? What I did was, because I added all my social media icons individually, what I did was I used the HTML code to center all of my icons. So in actuality, you see the center open mark there, and until we get down to here, which is where my Twitter one is my last social media icon, and I center here. And so it's actually, the way it works is you are actually opening, you're telling you want everything in between this center and this center to be centered. That's what you're doing. And so that's what you do. You come over here, scoot down to the bottom, hit save. I'm going to close it. And you got two ways you can do this. You can actually hit in my case, you can hit that to refresh the page, or I guess I can just type in a new page here. Just go www.brandingatbetteryou.info. Poof. And here you will see my social media icons, with my YouTube being one of them, already on the page. I always recommend that you check your icons when you put them in, to make sure the coding is correct, to make sure it actually does what it's supposed to do. In this case, you want to check to make sure that it actually goes to where it's supposed to go. So what I would do is I would click the YouTube icon, and it should take me to my YouTube page, and which it does. So you can actually see my YouTube channel there. Okay, and all of my friends and subscribers there. And so this is Xavier from brandingatbetteryou.info, and hopefully you found that assigning icons to your WordPress blog page helpful, and as I did. All right, so thank you, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you later.